So this just dropped. Trump is threatening to block the Washington Commanders from building a new stadium unless they change their name back to the Redskins. And he says, quote, "It's blowing up in a very positive way." Positive for who? Not for Native Americans, not for football. It's positive for him. Because while we're arguing about team names, we're not talking about Epstein. That's what he does. He starts a culture war on purpose to smother a real one. First line, my statement on the Washington Redskins was totally blown up, but in a very positive way. Translation, people are yelling. That means it must be good. Same logic he used for January 6th. And again, positive for him. Because it drowns out Epstein. It drowns out the court filings. It drowns out ICE, Harvard, climate funding, all of it. Then over to this gem, I may put a restriction on them that if they don't change the name back, I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. So now he's holding the infrastructure hostage over nostalgia, like a mob boss for canceled branding. Nice stadium you got there. Be a shame if it stayed woke. Let's not forget, he doesn't control the stadium deal. That's local DC and federal and city agencies. And the Commanders play in Maryland. This is theater. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be more exciting for everyone. Oh, would it? Because sponsors dropped the Redskins name for a reason. You think changing it back would raise the team's value? Forbes literally showed it increased after the rebrand. They're worth over $6 billion now. And more exciting for everyone? What does that mean? Exciting like a halftime show, or here comes the lawsuits exciting? And then he moves over to Cleveland. The owner of the Cleveland baseball team has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What? That's not how elections work. That's not how sports work. That's not how anything works. Matt Dolan is a Republican who lost primaries in Ohio. He doesn't run the Guardians. His family has a financial stake. The name didn't cost him elections. The voters did. Make Indians great again? Like, what are we doing, man? He's just mashing acronyms together now. MAGA? What is that? Like a seafood version of MAGA? The whole post reads like he got mad at a scoreboard and then opened up the Notes app. And by the way, none of this is real policy. None of it helps anyone. It's bait. It's a distraction campaign because while everyone's screaming about wokeness, he's hoping no one's reading the redactions. No one pressing for answers on Epstein. No one connecting the dots. This is what Trump does best. He doesn't lead. He distracts. Let's not take it. But here's Trump. And first off, like, why is this guy always giving speeches in front of a jet? Is that where he feels the most rich? Like on a runway? Like, bro, we get it. You're pretending to leave somewhere important. Maybe you feel richer if Qatar parked one of their bride jets next to it. Little side hustle, presidency sponsored by golf money. And also, like, doesn't standing that long hurt his cankles? I mean, just say the line and get back in the chair, man. And here's what he said about the Commanders, straight from the tarmac.
I wouldn't have changed the name, but that's there. It just doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the same ring to me. But winning can make everything sound good.
Well, if that's the case, and they're winners, then why do we need to change the name back? I'm at a loss. I don't understand.
So if they win, all of a sudden the Commander sounds good, but I wouldn't have changed it.
Who cares, dude? Nobody does. We want to see those files. So let me get this straight. You stood in front of a government jet in the middle of a federal investigation to say the real problem is the vibe of the team name. The Commanders don't have the same ring. Bro, neither does your credibility. Get back on the plane. We're not
You built your
distracted.
throne on fake gold, fake stats, fake pride. Now the whole world's watching you crash from inside. Talk big, but your walls made of lies and tweets. I'm the voice of the people, bringing fire to the seats. America blare when you padded your wealth. Now karma's knocking, it ain't looking for stealth. You ain't a boss, just a clown in a king's disguise. Time to pull the mask. Welcome to your demise.